everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents the Abomination Vaults.
Yay!
Okay,
That's us.
Before we get into any of the other things, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, we are streaming in the D&D category.
It's not even illegal.
It's not even illegal. This is something that I have been wrestling with for a very long time. The main reason for doing it like this is purely for the metrics. I've talked to a couple of other Pathfinder 2 streamers who are having a lot of success, and a lot of them point directly to the fact that you stream in the D&D category.
And look, Wizards have brought this on themselves. If they want to be the Kleenex of RPGs, that's, you know,
and also,
they got a deal.
Prove to me it's not D&D.
Yeah, if you are talking to someone that does not understand tabletop RPGs, and you're like, oh, they're like, oh, what are you up to this evening? You're like, I'm gonna play Pathfinder. No, that's just I'm playing D&D, and they're like,
every time people are like, so what's Pathfinder? I'm like, well, it's like D&D,
And they call you a
they
nerd
don't
and
understand
throw rocks at
otherwise.
your shoes.
PF2 is pretty well known, and answering chat, PF2 is pretty well known, and it's well known enough that it has its own category on Twitch. But it's one of those things where I can literally just double my numbers of viewers by just putting it in the D&D category.
Yeah.
It's already working. We have new people in chat.
It's...
But better and worse at the same time. Man.
It's just one of those things, really. And look, if people come into the stream and they're like, this is Pathfinder 2, I'd love to have a look, then, they can have a look at it.
Yeah, and really, when you're just engaging with a stream and watching it and then commenting in chat, the rule set that they use is not completely super important.
No.
If you're here
No,
for
guys,
rules,
Matt, I
I'm
feel like
sorry.
this means that you endorse Pinkertons.
What a jump.
Pinkertons?
Oh, you
They
don't know?
don't even go here.
On Wednesdays, we wear Pinkertons.
Good. Perfect.
I feel like that should be a Red Dead Redemption thing.
It would be pretty funny.
And yes, as our new person in the chat, SV God has pointed out, they're sorting by D&D and not Pathfinder. So it's just a case of people looking for D&D, they'll see it, they'll have a look, and hopefully they sit around and have a fun time.
Hell yeah.
For
We'll
those
check out
of you...
the years of back catalogue of videos that you have done.
It's a pretty long time now.
Yeah.
Other bit of housekeeping, for those of you who have been watching the stream for a little while and can see that Lakutos is actually in here, I've changed around the overlay a little bit.
Woo.
It's looking a little bit more prettier, a little bit more streamlined. I'm also having to keep in concordance with the Twitch guidelines that pretty much say you have to limit your logos that you have
Static
actually up on the
logos.
overlay. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So I can't have, for instance, Pathfinder 2 and Foundry VTT built into the overlay, because Twitch is like, no, you cannot do that anymore. I'm like, oh, well.
I mean, kind of checked out because it's just like stopping people putting static ads in that streams, right? Because you could be like, hey, for $20 a stream, I'll put your ad, your logo in the corner of my stream.
And look, I get it, but I also think it's dumb. I've still got the Sinclair's Library one because I am employed by Sinclair's Library. So
You wrote the
Chill.
You're shilling your own day job. How dare you?
So it's like, psh. So I'm gonna keep that up, and as soon as their full thing is implemented for reporting who's sponsoring you and stuff like that, I will put Sinclair's Library in there. But until then, the logo is gonna stay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've got Deaton kind of bouncing a little bit less, but he does have a little bit of sway. So hopefully that is still visually happy for people. Otherwise, how's everyone's week been? Because I think that's all the bullshit I have to go first.
Yeah, pretty standard week, right? Did some work. The sun sets before I get home. Classic.
Oof.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's only going to get worse, right? Because we had winter.
Well, for a little bit, for another 11 days or something.
Something to that regard until the event happens.
Yeah. Thank you.
Event.
The event. Winter Wonderland, isn't it? Winter Wasteland Wonderland?
Nuclear Winter Wonderland.
There we go. I know I missed a word.
You're doing
run like a...
what now?
I run like a backyard festival.
Sick.
Yeah, like the end of July. So we're like building stages and get ready for live bands and the bar and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, a lot.
And anyone else do anything interesting this week?
I just had a week full of, like, it was objectively just a week, but like a bunch of just whack shit happened. On Thursday, I went into work and both of our service fridges had broken overnight. Like the ones that we're serving like food out of that were full of food. So I'd be like, gee, I hope none of this or like all of this doesn't just go off all at once, because then we'll have no stock. I guess it didn't happen too late because it was fine. But we had to get a technician in to fix it over like 2 days. But we did have a working fridge back by the end of Thursday. So props to that one guy because he did a great job.
Did a great job.
Always nice. I imagine that's a horrible situation to be in. Not only do you lose like all of your food stock that you have to also get rid of this rotting stock. Like
and then
it sounds awful.
We had to like serve out of the cold room, so it's like go to the cold room, get the things for the dish, and then make the dish for every single thing. But it actually was fine, and then like just like a bunch of stuff that just ended up being fine. And now it just feels like it was a regular week.
Slight chaos, slight panic, but it turned out all right in the end.
Yeah, and just generally overall, like hospitality seems to be really taking a hit as far as like customer base and things like everywhere across the board. Like at the moment, there's a chance that we'll actually get far more customers, but it's mostly because most of the like a bunch of vegan restaurants in Brisbane keep closing.
Oh god!
So like that's not really where we want that to be coming from.
Well, I'm doing my part because I went and visited you guys yesterday, and that was very, very lovely.
I haven't seen like hung out with Jules in person, which is lovely.
Well, awesome.
Now we're real friends, Jules. You realize that?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure now.
Friends.
Well, Tyler, do you want to dox yourself?
Do I want to dox myself? Yeah, fuck it. Come down to Cinnamon & Co. We're on Highgrave Road in West End, Brisbane. We are a fully vegan cafe, but it literally doesn't matter. Like, one of our most popular items is a buffalo chickpea quesadilla, which is melty cheese and then like buffalo sauce chickpeas on a quesadilla with some of the best house-made pickles you'll ever have.
Oh yeah, I agree. I can attest to that. That's exactly what I had.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Yeah, so good. And look, good coffee too. It was my first coffee of the day, so I might have been a little bit like, you know, my first drag after a week kind of thing.
You did seem pretty wrecked, I'll be honest.
It's a rough morning, but yeah.
I also re-put on the first ever special I did, which was a cauliflower and vegetable chowder, which is just
chowder.
So hard, chowder. Chowder. It's chowder, Frenchie. Yeah, and that sold real well. So
nice.
Pretty happy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have a little bit of obscure news that no one, literally no one cares about. But I'm a cello player. I was a professional cello player for many years and still am, but I'm gone back to uni for climate change reasons. But today in ABC Classic FM's 100 countdown, cello was voted by this here nation's very favorite instrument. So I was very happy with that.
That's cool.
You're the most popular classical.
I'm the most popular classical musician. Yes.
You specifically.
It's an oxymoron, but
I used to listen to classical FM as my wake up radio because I had an old school like alarm clock
Yeah,
that
yeah.
just
I always
connected
wanted one of
directly
those.
to the radio,
Yeah.
and it was the only channel that you would just wake up to just some dickhead being like, and that was Weeby J with the.
I mean, it's genuinely good if you're like nerdy. They play like music from video games all the
Yeah.
time.
They do. Friday's
Yeah.
video game, the video game block. Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I love
Don't
classic
read their Twitter comments at that time though, because you will get plenty of people who are very aggrieved by the existence of video game music on their classic.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that they were doing it under much chagrin from their
Oh,
regular
totally. It's
audience.
one of their least popular in terms of the old fan base. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The people who
Okay.
still listen to it on the radio as opposed to through the app, that kind of a thing.
Yep.
Mad
And every
boomer.
time they plug their app, which
What?
is about 3 or 4 times an hour, they
Mhm.
always get people complaining about it. Because I know people who work at ABC Classic FM and like man the social media and the
Yep.
customer engagement. And they're like, yeah, we'd never hear the end of it. People just won't shut up and just tell us that we're contributing to the downfall of society by promoting
Oh,
the
God.
app. And
And
So-
the feedback is coming from Twitter. Did you say?
yeah, Twitter. I bet a lot of
That's
people are.
ironic.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Pretty much. And
At least
that's
it's
This
tough.
new dangled technology. I don't know.
Anyway.
They say on Twitter.
Well, all that said, who remembers what happened last week? 'Cause
No clue.
we do have new people in chat, so we should probably do a more complete recap than we usually do.
Oh no.
Oh, nice die. Oh, what a bad omen. First roll of the day.
Does someone,
Had to get it
Just-
out.
Yeah, just get
did we all just switch to the new fancy rainbow dice?
You may
Because
have,
they're
yes.
really nice.
Yeah.
Is it just the one?
find.
bit?
Yeah, I think so. What do you mean? They just roll ones? That's correct.
Yeah.
No,
Per our sample size, yes.
Oh,
The one
God,
on
now
every
I have to
side.
check.
So we entered the level
Oh, so close.
9, the farm level.
of the
Dummy
Gauntlet Tower.
NPC. Oh my goodness.
Of the Gauntlet Tower on our quest to clear out the basement and all sub-basement levels. We
Turns
Talk
out
to
that
some-
Twitch just keeps having sub-basement levels.
mm,
There's a lot
there are
of
so many. We talked to some dudes on the dock in the basement. Yes, correct, the water dock. And then we went through a room and we busted up someone's game of chess, kicked the board over, fought them for no reason. We just, I
For
don't know.
no reason.
And then we found a schizophrenic gug in a cave.
Yeah.
And then we came down here and talked to these ninjas who are worshipping their breakfast eggs.
yeah.
It's taking a very long time to cook the eggs. I think they must be sous videing or something because
Have you
Now,
never heard of
Jesus.
slow cooking?
A
But
ghost.
I'll tell you what, you certainly wouldn't be cooking an egg by placing it over a boiling pot. That sounds
on a grill.
on a grill.
Wow.
Also,
in the
different
shell.
kind of eggs.
In the shell, mate.
The key line just cracks the egg and it just falls in.
And
Maybe
two
that's
of
what
our
they're doing.
characters had a run-in with the big bad.
It's
an
like the
egg drop.
time I put a pizza on the
Okay.
rack directly and it just like fell through the rack.
Oh, that's a bad time.
Oh no.
That's a
This
bad
is the worst
time.
part.
But
Anyway.
yeah, our two of our heroes also had an encounter with the big bad, which was
Mm.
bad for everyone involved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I
pretty
didn't
bad.
believe you guys. I thought you were.
We are not
gushing
ready
us.
for that yet. at all.
That's
They-
okay. Only one of you nearly died.
hmm
Yeah, that's right.
They were not pulling any punches.
Yeah.
No.
But
Could have ended up a lot worse.
as you closed
but-
up last week, yep, continue.
Yeah, so we were given the
Oh, yeah.
task of escorting the prophet out of here safely. Further into the Underdark, I
Prophet.
believe is the specific. So prophet being the
Gug.
self-whispering Gug.
With the gem.
And boy,
Yeah, and
do
he had
we
a
have
red
plan.
gem that he was very fixated on, and the idea was that we were going to, without harming him, steal his gem as a means of getting him out of his room to
Mm.
follow us.
Mm.
Just a quick thought. The book about Nimbaloth is called The Whispering Reeds.
Yep.
And now we have a whispering Gug.
Holy
just
shit!
something that just popped into my head just now.
I
Fantastic.
didn't even make that connection.
Do you want to take that forward a little bit further?
Well,
Can Nithana just do a general perception check just to vibe? No, actually, you know what? She's on board with it. She's not going
Like-
to second guess it.
we don't know where this cult has come from, and then if there's a Gug who's got some sort of gem that theoretically connects them to Nimbeloth, or has some of Nimbeloth's influence in it, that's a pretty reasonable item to be down in this tower because of Belcora.
Wait. Is
should
it possible
ask the
implication
guys.
that if Punchface grabs the gem, she might be
Well, it could be a soul
taken
gem,
in
right?
by some kind of
It could also
enchantment?
be a soul
If
gem.
it looks like it's gonna go bad, I'll eat it. Don't worry.
Could it be
Yeah,
the
good plan.
Gug soul in there? Is that how these things work?
You should ask if the Gug is named Reed.
Maybe
Why?
there's just a soul
I
in
get
there
it.
that the Gug can communicate to, and everyone thinks that it's it's ranting and whispering to itself, but it's just talking to the gem in its hand.
Holy shit!
Well,
While
we
this
can-
is all happening and we're discussing this, Harry, I'm probably going to heal you up.
Listen, I find no problems with people talking to inanimate objects. It's fine.
Yes.
Hold on. I'm gonna make a roll to see if Harry can make the same connection that I have. He knows about the book.
You're a bard. You're
Yeah, that's not
used to
bad.
drawing strands of folklore together and creating
level
meta
8.
narratives. And...
DC by level's like 24, right? 23?
Do a maybe like a society check or something. I don't know if that's a
That's not
better.
bad.
For you, Harry, your best check would be a folklore check.
Oh yeah. Have
Mm.
that. Well,
Society's also not bad.
That's also
Now-
a worse modifier. So.
What was your question?
Take society.
I genuinely,
That's so
I just
cheesy.
think it's
That is
more
so cheesy.
it's more interesting if Harry doesn't figure it out. So I'm just gonna run with that.
It's one of those discussions to have, regarding player knowledge versus character knowledge.
Yeah, and look, I
Totally.
think towards the end of the last session, I know it was late and we had to wrap up, but I'm pretty sure we were all very keen and on board with
We
this.
were.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Harry's sort of standing against. He's leaning against the wall. I'm pretty shook up. I think he's pretty wrecked. I mean, I did just bleed from the face. So
Yeah.
and you
You
know how
bleed
much
face.
I love my face.
You were bleeding and turning.
Yeah,
So,
I've given you a Tums and you're feeling great now.
Nice.
Magic tongues.
the Gug. What's the plan? Because I
So-
have something set up for
I-
what you considered last week, but if that
Yeah,
plan has
so
changed
my
since then-
suggestion was Harry cast haste on Punchface, I shoot Punchface with the projectile launcher, and then Punchface takes it from there.
Yeah, because where are we headed? Exactly.
Down here, right?
South, back to
But-
where we are right now.
Yeah, it's not that far.
And
It's
was
not that
someone...
far.
There's also the possibility of, oh my gosh, creating a distraction.
Yeah, I was
for
going to
the
work
people
on
in the
crowd
docks.
control.
Yeah.
If it's enraged, it's not going to have trouble fitting through that gap. It's going to chase that gem, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we hope.
The stalker off to the side here says, well, I've cleared out the storeroom, so if you can get him into there, he'll have somewhere, cold,
Question.
dark, dank.
Have you ever seen the prophet have his gem taken away from him before?
Kind of. We heard the
Elaborate.
screams.
Right. Did
Yeah,
you
great.
did you figure how long it took for him to sort of settle down once he got his gem back, or is he one of those people that, he'll get it back, but he'll still be hurt by it, hurt by the concept of people taking it away, and he'll still want to enact revenge, that sort of thing.
Look, we don't know. We know
Good.
that the children of Belcora, they tried to steal it, or they tried to take it back, and yeah. Look, there was a lot of screaming involved.
Fair enough. You'll look after him if he's feeling a bit sort of, toddler tantrumy after he gets his toy back.
A bit gunned.
Oh, look, we'll do our best.
Great.
Absolutely.
Good.
Okay, well that sounds like a plan.
If he points to us and screams, "Get them!" or something like that, you're not gonna like do anything silly, right?
I'm gonna get us right.
Oh no, of course not.
Okay.
What kind of person would do that?
Like, I'm gonna perception check that, if I may.
Like, I believed you up until you said what kind of person would do that, and now I don't believe you that much.
You're pretty sure that they're being honest.
Yeah,
But
okay,
at the
cool.
same point, there's a little bit of hesitation from them, because
Yeah.
they're kind of... This is a plan they're also figuring out as they go.
Yeah.
Like, when they woke up this morning, this was not an option for them.
Right.
But now that you're here, and you seem pretty amicable to the whole thing, they're like, yeah, no, this'll work. Maybe.
Sure.
If not,
I
they're
mean-
the ones who die.
Yeah, sure. And like Nathana's privately sort of, well, not privately, I think she's quite, explicitly thinking, yeah, we're going to be the first ones in the line of fire if they feel like it's going south,
Yep.
Which I feel we all accept and understand. And like,
Like,
vice versa, right? Like if things go to shit, we don't have any compunctions about letting these guys cop it.
Look,
Soldier. Fucking hell.
look,
Sorry.
My good time guy. My rotten soldier.
they're not maliciously evil. It's
Right.
just, you're
They're
strangers to
pragmatic.
them.
Yeah.
On
Right.
another note, I can't cast haste. I can cast winning streak, but I'm out of 3rd level spell slots.
Okay. Punch face, you just got to run real fast.
Listen, if I get angry, I'm faster, so don't worry about it.
That's true.
Winning streak will still give you quicken for the first round, and actually if I cast it before you make your athletics check, if you crit your athletics check, someone else can have haste, and it will extend your quickened as well. So worth a shot. Alright guys, let's go rob a gug, I guess.
Thanks, Gianni.
Oh, good luck.
So does this mean that Gianni trolls the D&D tag on Twitch? It's the only reason why he's dropping by. He's like, oh, look at these guys.
These guys are pretty cool and awesome.
This is Gianni being a community member. He's really engaging with his community.
Wonderful.
No, I think I'm going to be copying that for a while. But that's
Alright,
okay.
Let's go roll with advantage, everyone.
This is fine. It's fine.
I hope we don't have too many critical rolls, am I right?
Hey.
I mean, this lighting in this room is pretty interesting. I don't want to be known as Candela Obscura.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. Don't tell anyone about my illegally acquired magic cards, though, please. I have children. I have a wife. Kids.
Hermy good.
Oh.
So, as you start to get up to this front of the cavern, to the opening of it, the whispers start to come pouring out. It's still the murmuring, and it's at this point on the edge of hearing, but it is more than a little disturbing.
Yeah, last time I saw him, he was sort of hanging out here, right? That's sort of
A little bit
Up
further in,
there.
yeah.
a little bit further in. All right.
Here's
Okay.
a...
Oh, there he is. Okay.
And as you get closer, Nathana, the whispering does get louder.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, it does stop being whispered. Yes.
Well, it's one of
Whenever
those
Punch
things
Race
where
is
it's
ready,
not-
I'm gonna get the projectile launcher out and get ready to go.
Alright, I think maybe if you... Yeah, if Princess can run back to you here, you should be able to clear this room pretty easy with the projectile launcher, right?
Oh, I was gonna launch Punch Race at the gem. So
Oh, okay.
just yeah, because I don't think he's gonna appreciate the people getting closer.
That's a fair point. Sounds good. I need to be within 10 foot of you at the time you do that.
All right, are we doing this?
Alright. First things first. Harry, I need you to make a will save.
Oh,
Oh, good.
I'm good at those.
A will save. That's the first thing. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's not showing up in the stream view. I will have to look into that later.
Your stream view mustn't
Doesn't have
be
permissions.
GM.
No, I rolled those secretly.
It does have observer permissions, but it doesn't have those. Harry. The whispers go from being all around you to being inside you. You feel them whispering within your mind.
The files are inside.
Oh, at least you said mine. You said inside me, and I was super worried it was something
Whispers in your stomach.
else. Yeah, that was
Even
it.
after the Tums.
Yeah, it was stomach.
no.
You're right, man. Anyway, let's move on.
It's 2 for Tuesday at Taco.
Oh, I've stupefied one. Well, that is fine.
This is fine?
Yeah, I just can't cast spells,
You can
Which is-
cast spells, it's just the flat check involved.
which will be great when I try and cast Winning Streak in about 10 seconds.
However, one of the whispers rises to the top of your mind. The lenses. She knows the secrets of the lenses. 3 are within reach. 1 very close. The other lost to Yildaris. 1 held by the Blood Eaters.
Well, I'm sure as hell I don't know what the fuck any of that means. Guys,
Should've gone to
She can't be
Spectator.
seen without her
I
glasses.
think this might have got a tad more complicated.
Is Harry just talking to himself up there?
Yeah.
Yes!
Also, Harry, the Gug is looking at you.
I'm gonna flip him off.
He doesn't respond to it, he's just looking at you now. It's
Okay.
not a glare, it's not... He's not looking past you or through you, he's just
I
kind
would
of
like.
regarding you.
I'm gonna start doing some stand up and make a performance check. I want to basically try and keep it as captivated as possible. What do you get when you cross a Gug and a monkey? Just like a regular monkey. It still looks the same because you actually have a head. Hey, look at me! I have got a big axe. You know the thing with axes is that you really gotta swing him. You know.
Nathana, I need you to shoot me, and I don't know if I mean at the Gug, at Harry, or just shoot.
I'm going to
He is
Aim for the
fascinated
gem.
now, though.
Excellent.
I'm going to shift over here so I have a full clear shot, and I'm going to aim for the gem, which I'm presuming is a pretty tricky strike, but I am going to cast guidance on myself.
Also, if you'll allow, is that will inspire courage work?
No, it's
No.
both. Oh no, yeah, it's
No.
status bonus. But
Yeah,
yep.
it's still an attack, right?
Yeah, but I can only have 1 status bonus at a time.
Oh, that's true. Oh
My
my
check's good
god,
to go
I
for
have
Harry.
to, I have
You
to
met the
roll
DC,
to
so-
inspire courage? I guess it is
Yeah.
a
Spell.
It is
a
a spell.
focus spell, right? Jesus.
All right. I'm just going to do my regular unarmed attacks. It's probably going to be the same kind of modifier that I'd get for a... Can I hunt prey the gem and hunter's aim it?
You have to hunter's aim a living thing? Well,
No, it's just my hunted prey. And I'm presuming that
'cause-
means a creature, but
but it doesn't
Well, it-
explicitly say.
The
it's a
gem
creature I can
is-
see or hear, I think. Yeah.
The gem is an intended object at the moment, so you can't really aim for the gem itself. You have to aim for the Gug.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, it's for creatures only, so that's... Whoop! Go away.
But the Gug's holding the gem, so
Oh my god, I've clicked on so many buttons right now. What's going on? Ah! Foundry, stop, please. Alright, okay, I'm good to roll.
Plus.
Hey.
Yeah, right.
A melee strike.
I mean, a natural 20
no, it's
is
the
a
same
natural
modifier
20.
as my generic ranged attack because
Right,
it's using
okay,
dexterity.
Because it's agile.
Because I
it's
don't
using
have
dex.
a projectile launcher set up
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, gotcha.
No, I'm chill with that. All right. Well, you will
And as soon as I
successfully
shoot,
launch
I'm gonna run.
Princess.
And imagine if you were just like a big stupid gug, you know, you just sit in a cave whispering. You didn't even have a nice axe, you know.
I have a slight problem is that my dice is not leaving my screen. It's just stuck. What are these pride dice? They really shove it down your throat, don't they? Ugh. Sorry, I'm done.
All right. Princess,
Hey.
how's your fevery?
Surely you have thievery.
Expert?
Expert?
I'm running, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So, the question will be, how subtle are you trying to be?
Well, I just got expertly flung out of a cannon at it. My plan was to spend as little time as possible, just grab and run.
Alright, so that sounds like a disarm as opposed to palming an object.
Sure, why not? I don't know.
Now,
It's
here's the
also-
thing. If you're trying to disarm, you're going to need a critical success.
Okay.
Which means you'll have to do, like, you'll have to exceed by 10 or more its reflex DC.
How's that? Is
But
that
it's
good?
athletics. You got
Is
a
it
good.
bad?
You got a good shot at it.
You do have a good shot at.
I'm also gonna give you a hero point.
Princess already has one.
Okay, we
I
ready?
mean, yeah, but you know, just more the merrier.
Shazam.
Are you satisfied with that roll?
Shazam.
Ah,
That's worse.
push it.
Push it, it can't be
I
worse
wish
than
to
that.
Push it.
You going to push it?
Yes.
Well, by way of explanation, while you re-roll your athletics, what we do for our Abomination Vaults is we allow dice pushing.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially, what that means is if you use a hero point to give yourself a reroll and the result is worse, then I allow you to push the die as a means to try to attempt to do it again.
Cheat.
If you fail, however, on the push, then it fails in the worst possible way. Now, Princess,
Hey.
you're after a disarm versus its reflex DC.
Sure.
Well,
Princess.
under most circumstances, you would need a 37.
Oh no.
However, due to a unknown penalty it's receiving, and the fact that it is currently fascinated,
Rolled an natural 20 on my punt.
you successfully get the lens off of it.
Brad.
Yeah.
You said lens, guys.
Yeah, I
That's
heard that
important.
word. I heard that sneaky little drop.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I had an inkling, but that confirms it.
It lets out an angry, guttural roar at you, having removed it from his fingers. And now we
just-
enter into a chase.
Yeah, in point of order, I'm looking at the Belcora's children on the docks just to see what their
Mm-hmm.
reaction is.
They're watching. They're
Do they
watching.
hear the scream?
They hear the scream, and they're watching as if this is the best show they've seen all week.
Can I
right,
please
right.
respond to the roar with a roar of my own?
Mm,
As you
appropriate.
enter your rage, you very well may. Now, we're going to enter into a chase, so this is going to be more of a skill thing. So, Princess,
Hey.
what skill are you using to get away from the Gug? You have to outpace it at this point.
Okay. With rage, I can make 35-foot a movement.
Yeah.
Holy
So,
shit. Wow.
athletics?
Athletics? I'm okay with that.
I mean, if you wanted to attack one of the cultists, you could use sudden rush as well, and just like,
Absolutely book it.
All right. You start to gain pace. Harry, how are you assisting Princess in this?
Can I
Just see
cast
very
spells?
Run away!
You can cast spells, but it will also kind of roll into another skill check. So for your casting, it will probably be occultism.
Okay, cool. And so while Princess passes, I try and high five her. Ugh.
Are you happy with that roll?
Nah.
Nah?
Oh, no.
Well then.
I fall over.
Alright.
I go to high five her, swing and miss, and fall on my face.
Okay. Nathana, how are you
Mhm.
assisting?
Well, what do I hear?
You heard the yell from the Gug. You hear, I imagine, something along the lines of oh shit, from Princess as she starts to run.
Mm-hmm.
After her own roar rings out. And then the sound of Harry mumbling something, and then falling flat on his face.
Why didn't I take off my heels?
There's not a lot that I can do from here in terms of physically, so my understanding is that Punchface is going to run straight south, right?
Yes.
Down to where we are. What are the people in the docks doing?
Like I said, they're just watching.
They're just watching?
They're
They're not
waiting
making
for
any
the
moves
show
to
to
attack,
happen.
or
No.
right? Oh man. You really do want a skill check from me, don't you?
I really do. If you wanna, I can have Ida go first.
No, the best I can do is just shout out words of encouragement right now, because I don't know if there's anything else I can do. I don't know if there's anything I could do, like I could, because I have this ability where I can pass my hunt prey to another person.
Yep.
If that could be somewhat extrapolated into me, like very quickly communicating that, oh, it's got a bad left leg or something. Like, I don't know.
Sounds like a survival check.
Sure. Let's do that.
All right. And
I'm gonna hero
with that?
point that. I feel like that's important after after Harry's thing.
Yeah, surely we will.
Wow.
Discussion.
I'm gonna push because I mean, can I push? Because it can't. Like, that feels a little bit dodge.
Yeah, you can't
Push
really
a natural
push
one.
a natural
Both
one.
just
Yeah, no,
roll
totally
nat
fair.
ones.
Totally fair.
Oh wow.
Now
Okay.
You're on your own.
Iter, how are you assisting
Yeah.
in this?
I'm not sure. I've got Spirit Veil up.
So
Of,
far,
like-
we have one success.
Rooted myself into the mycelium hookup. I'm just trying to observe what's happening, really. Because I can't physically see them yet.
Considering the source of your power, give me a nature or religion check.
Sure. I could be a nature based on my description. Sounds more appropriate. Oh, yeah.
That will be a success. And I will also let you know. They have not, the 4 children of Belcora, they have not emerged from the ground yet, but through the mycelium network,
Mm-hmm.
you can kind of feel their presence beneath the mud.
Right, okay.
And
Yep, fair enough.
they're waiting in ambush. You as a party have already been assessed and found that, the best they could do is slow you down. But you get the feeling that, well, that's all they really need to do, isn't it?
I guess so. Yeah. I'll communicate the same to Nathana as quick as I can. They're literally right here under the ground.
They're a couple of inches underneath the ground.
Yep.
Sneaky.
But
So sneaky.
at the end of that, because we didn't get enough successes to get past this.
You mean negative successes?
Successes. The dog catches up. I guess it's a fight and less of a chase then, isn't it?
Oh no, it's still a chase, but we know how hard these things hit.
Yeah.
So he's going to get a claw swipe on you, Princess.
Yeah, good. Oh my god, never mind.
Oh.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, I just saw on the stream that you have 154 max HP, and
He'll be fine, yeah?
we're very squishy comparatively.
Alright.
This is totally like just reading the Foundry UI and like ignore if not a thing, but it does say Crimson Fulcrum Lens as part of his damage. And is that still considered that as he's not holding it, or?
Wow, yeah, Matt. Jeez, given bonuses.
Jeez.
They don't even have them. Oh, far out.
No, that's fair.
Like I said, guys, the bookkeeping goes both ways. Sometimes
It
it's
does
totally
go
party
both
friendly
ways. And I need
Why
to be
does
kept
guys
honest.
come into the cave.
So you can have like 2 damage back, I guess.
Alright.
That'll be 154. It'll keep you
Now,
alive, son.
Back to the chase. I still need 2 more successes from the party.
Oh boy. Are these people in the ground factoring into this chase? As
Not
in,
yet.
are they an obstacle to the chase? Can I attempt to get rid of them as part of the chase skill thing, or is that?
So passing
Not
the veil
related.
slightly, the bog goblins or the bog mummies will be the next part of the chase. They will
I
be
see.
the next obstacle.
Right.
Yep.
At the moment, Princess is just struggling to get out.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Who
Princess
in the
was
face?
doing fine. Everyone else was struggling.
That is very true. I guess I'll just make another survival check.
Yep.
Or Pathfinder check. I don't know which. Like Pathfinders are used to squirreling out of tricky situations.
I mean, I'll accept that.
Sure. I'm going to like say something like, "This is just like the time that," and describe some crazy Pathfinder, epic story of someone squeezing through a gap with a running boulder behind them or something. And I don't know. I'm clutching at straws here.
That's okay. I kind of sprung this on you. I mean, with a natural 20, you are aware of some of the idiosyncrasies of Gugs. In particular, their ability to kind of bend and shape their bones as needed to squeeze in through
Oh, cool.
awkward spaces.
Yeah. Okay.
But you also know that they have small eyes, like small little beady eyes, and this can be used to your advantage. Particularly if you're a very small target.
Yeah. So not a huge amount of peripheral vision.
Not a huge amount, no. Like, it is entirely possible to get up in its face and then completely disappear.
Yeah.
Because, just so everyone can get a closer look at this boy.
Oh, yeah.
If you get inside its mouth, it can't see you at all. Like.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's its blind spot.
Yeah.
God, you gotta love a blind spot like that.
Oh, hero points. Thank you, chat.
Oh, thank you. We're gonna need them.
Oh, you'll be fine, I guess. But with that critical success, you're able to pass this information on to Princess, and She can.
Get in its mouth.
I feel like at the moment that would be counterproductive.
Serpentine! So, Princess, you can move yourself to the mouth of the cave.
Can I attempt to trip it with my axe as it runs by? Since I'm
You
laying
can
on the
attempt
ground?
to trip it. I will be applying this to the next obstacle.
Alright. Athletics?
Athletics. I want you to roll really well on this. Thank you!
Yes.
The gug gets to about there when your axe handle comes out. No, not that. I wanted that. And he falls flat on his face. There is a slight chipping and cracking sound as its various teeth kind of crack on a rock.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It looks to you for barely a couple of heartbeats before it continues its chase of Princess.
Nice.
I'll interject at that point, I guess.
Step
I'll
back.
try and drop one of these and get a whole bunch of little hands to come out and gribby grab it.
Right.
Oh
I
my
want to
God,
say
Tyler,
religions
take your
you're
cat.
casting.
That's it.
I'd like to hear the kitties.
That'll do.
Beautiful.
God,
That
the
will
dice
be-
giveth and taketh. That's yeah.
Right. Now, as you summon the skeletons to hold it down, and Harry kind of trips it up, we see the little children of Belcora, and they are only children in name only, pop up from the ground, attempting to block Princess from getting through.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have time to ask Ida to just like take a 5 foot step back?
Oh yeah, no, this isn't. Yeah, this isn't like round-to-round
Oh.
combat per se. It's more of a chase kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Because as soon as I have the option in the opening, I want to get my exploding arrow and drop it on those 4.
Yes, I can dig it. Well, Princess, what are you doing though? As all these
It's called bowling, Matt.
Nice. No.
what was it? 2 natural ones last sequence, and now we
Yeah.
got a natural 20. What is this?
And a 19.
Princess, you go charging through them, and as you suggest, it's bowling, and they kind of just scatter everywhere. I already have enough successes to get past this obstacle.
Heck yeah. You like
So,
the tiniest linebacker. Just smashing through
It's
them.
like,
we'll just make them invisible. And the Gug moves to there.
Don't stop there. I need to drop an arrow there.
You can still drop an arrow there.
I do not want to do that. We had a deal. I will respect the deal.
All right, Harry, if you want to move up, you can as well.
Okay.
How are the folk on the docks looking right now?
They looking a little bit more disappointed now. I think they were hoping
Yeah.
for their brethren to have held Princess for a couple of moments.
Are
But
they just
now
getting
that they've
trampled
scattered-
right
Huh?
now? Like, so where are they gone? Like, are they just getting trampled right now?
They kind of scattered, and as soon as they saw
Right.
the Gug rampaging, they just all sunk back into the mud.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be here for this.
Sure.
That makes 5 of us.
Now, as its trembling footsteps continue, Nefana, disturbed by
Alright.
the passing of the Gug, 2 chuls emerge from the water.
Of course they do. Ah, hey, buddy.
What are
Um,
you doing?
I'm going to. I'm going to shoot a climbing arrow right above me and try to scamper up it. Just out of total panic. Just like, because I can't go right because there's a gug and I can't go. I can't really go anywhere.
No, I love it. Give me a athletics check.
Yeah, can't go over it, can't go under it to go through it. Yeah, exactly.
How big is this pylon-y rock thing here in the middle of the...
It goes up about 10 feet.
Okay.
Now, I have Spelunker, which means if I roll an athletics check to climb, I get a critical success underground.
Oh. I'll apply it to this.
Alright.
I like that.
No.
There's your critical success. That is 2 successes towards the 4.
Yeah.
As you scamper up the rope and the tools are immediately drawn by your sight, and we kind of get greeted by this thing of, well, I'll position them properly.
I'm kind of trying to do the thing where I like hook the rope around my ankle as I climb up to like sort of loop it up with me.
And there's a little bit of snipping going on as they're trying to get your ankles, but from their position in the water, it's a little bit too difficult. Aito, what are you doing?
I don't know. My plan was to summon some zombies if things came from the water, which I suspected they might. But are they solely and wholly just focusing on Nathana?
At the moment, yes.
And there's this big dude from the north coming down.
Yep. And you
I've got
know
a
he can
spirit
squish
veil
through. Yep, Spirit Veil, so you are concealed.
Yeah.
And from what you're aware, he has eyes only for Princess at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. He's about to have to squeeze, but Gugs are okay with that.
Yep.
Just in case, because I don't really want to get trampled, even if I can't be seen. I'll give him one of these and just try and rattle his bones a little bit. Might make it a little bit harder for him to bone shape shift or whatever.
All right. Are you happy with that roll?
Yeah.
All right. You try to summon up skeletal bones, as if bones can be anything else, to try to grasp at his ankles to slow down its chase. Unfortunately, however, this thing is just too big and too strong and just breaks free.
Yeah.
Harry.
Hey guys, when we get to the room, like, how do we lure it into the room and then Princess gets out again? Just a thought.
Future problems.
And I'm gonna hurl an axe at his feet and try and trip him up again.
Don't hurt him though. We don't want to deal with 6 angry ninjas.
Sink an axe into his back, but if it's a crit, I will.
I would laugh if you hit one of the children of Belcora with your axe.
Yeah, 24.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Alright. You spin your axe out towards it. You're actually pretty good at this, and you've invested the feats to be able to throw your axes with a little bit more skill than most people. And you do nip its ankles a little bit, and it stumbles a couple of steps, and it turns ever so slightly back towards you.
I'm sorry.
Before its head whips back around to chasing Princess. Speaking of Princess,
you explain to me how its head moves around independent from its necklace body.
You know Batman?
No.
Magic.
Like the original Batman movies?
No, never.
Where he just kind of moves with his shoulders?
So I'm gonna keep running as fast as my little legs will take me.
Yep.
As I'm going down the stairs, though, I am going to sneakily put the lens in my pocket and take out the gold paperweight I borrowed from Compy.
Okay. Give me a thievery check. This is palming an object. You happy with that?
I mean, yeah.
You have more of a chance of doing worse on a hero roll, I guess.
All right. At the end of the round, the Gug gets to the foot of the stairs. Well, not to the foot of the stairs. Gets to there. And is kind of catching up. At this point, he's gone onto all limbs. So, all 6 of his limbs are just propelling him forward. And Princess, as you are starting to come towards the stairs, or towards the door to actually get into your final destination,
Who's that?
a pair of wisps appear in an attempt to frighten you and scare you from going onwards.
I'm busy. I'm doing a thing. I'm gonna be real with you. Whatever they show me is not scarier than me turning around and seeing that guy.
Oh, they don't seem too concerned with him.
Radical.
Whatsoever. So, we'll get back to Princess in a second. Nathana, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yep.
I'm gonna just use as much of my next action as I can to just keep climbing up.
Yep. Give me an athletics check, or if you want to attempt to get away from them, you can try acrobatics.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a backflip.
Gonna do a backflip?
On the ground, yeah. I have a
Yeah.
reputation to
Oh,
uphold.
beautiful.
I'm just gonna paraglide down. Alright.
Hit the ground running. I can dig it.
Yeah.
Harry, you've got a fair bit of catching up to do. What are you doing?
There's only one thing we can do in this situation. Stupefied says, who?
Alright, give me an occult check.
Oh,
As you cast Warp Step. Alright.
this seems like a safe spot to stand.
Seems like a great spot to stand. Iter, what are you doing?
Well, Nathana is clearing on the banks now. I will summon forth a wall of defense.
A wall of dead?
Yeah.
Well, thankfully on this level there's plenty of dead to raise.
Nice.
So, give me a religion check.
Shall do.
Some of the guys that got bowled over and crushed stand back up. It's just like, oh.
Not this again. Well, they were already dead, so.
Ah!
Oh.
Try that again. Yeah, that's better.
That's a
50%
lot better. Oh, they actually showing up with the tokens now. Oh man, they are too.
Sweet.
Alright.
Is there another
Well-
one somewhere? No. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's there.
Ah, down here. There you go.
A wall of the dead. Princess.
Just
This
gotta
is
keep
down to
going.
you. Alright. You don't want to do anything fancy?
Like, considering where I am, I know I have to get past these guys, but these guys are more my, like...
Well, as you
pressing
understand it,
concern.
they've cleared out the room over here.
Yeah, because basically my plan is to just run in here screaming.
Alright. Well,
I don't know what kind of roll that is.
I want to say either athletics or maybe a diplomacy or intimidate.
Oh, no, it's not that kind of screaming.
Or oh shit, I don't want to die. Oh, look at that.
They just hear this like real low Doppler of fuck. Move.
And what do you do as you get to the doorway?
I hurl the item into the room that they have prepared.
Alright. Now, you've already done a thievery check for this.
Yeah. I'm hoping his little eyes didn't notice.
They are very little.
They are very little.
We were told
And-
he has trouble focusing on small objects.
So maybe he just saw a small object get yeeted into a room and goes for it.
Interesting.
You throw something small and shiny past his eyes. And with his shoulders cracking and bending, he slips through the 5-foot doorway, and one of the Darkstalkers goes up and slams the door shut before bolting it.
Yay!
That's a problem.
Congratulations, you have finished the chase.
What's the problem?
And we'll put those guys to invisible again. And those guys, they can stay there as they deal with the ghouls. But what is everyone else doing as the Gug has been locked away?
Is there like a cry of success from the south?
There is much cheering and rejoicing that come up from the Caligni.
So
as
we can't get in
their
because they've
prophet-
bolted the bloody door.
What? No.
Oh no, the door by the storeroom.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You're good. Everything. I'm alive.
I'm just gonna turn around, take one last look at the ghouls, and hope that they do their job, and then just keep running down. Yeah.
I'm gonna give Harry a high five.
We did it, guys. Nice.
Yay.
Perfect plan execution team.
A couple of moments go by, and there's a slam against the door. One of the Caligni kind of goes, "Oh, it's fine. Hopefully, he'll just calm down in a couple of minutes. Once he's had a chance to, make sure his lens is okay."
He's had a big day. He's tucking himself.
You know what? We like I said, we angered him a lot. So if it takes him, I don't know, a while, that's probably normal.
You want to give me a deception check there? The slamming continues, and we kind of see a gouge on the door, and then a couple of the Caligni just kind of share a couple of looks between each other.
That door's gonna hold, right? Guys.
Quick, get the tables.
Anyway, we'll leave it to him.
He's gonna stand there. Those two.
You guys did have a better plan than put him in room with regular door, right?
Not our problem.
Well, no, because as soon as he gets his lens, he'll calm down. What did you do to him?
I'm
Hey, let's not all point fingers. We're gonna leave. Maybe you all need to have a good hard look at yourselves about asking a group of adventurers to help your cult out, and instead of, self-actualizing. So there. Bye. Run. I stole the lens. Run.
And you say that to Eider as everyone starts to exit the room very
Big
quickly.
time, yeah.
oh shit. Where are we running to?
North.
I don't know.
Away.
Okay.
North, I guess.
This is yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
This,
it's only to the same place. Okay,
this is,
thanks, bye.
Guys. When do I stop being stupid, bud?
Never.
I think we have to treat the condition, right?
No.
That is one thing that you can do.
Something.
I'm going to close this door and then shift one of these pot plants in front of it.
That's fair. They're not pot plants, but if you want to move some rubble and stuff to just kind of make sure it stays closed, you can do that.
I like pick up a rock the size of like, I don't know, like a football and put it in front of the door and hope that it does something.
I'll try and rip out one of
I'm
these.
a little bit desperate right now, so.
Do you like place it there and then look at it very pleased? Like, yeah.
No,
see
I know that what
Nathana-
I've done is shit house, but like I'm just gonna like,
I see
It's
Nathana
door.
barring the door, and I'm just like trying to rip out one of these stones to chuck there as well. Is it the plan, guys? Was there more to the plan?
Yeah, look. Oh, these guys are still here. Harry? Oh shit. Where are the other guys?
Look, at this point, after
What's
having spoken to
going
them
on?
for a few moments, those ghouls would be gone by now.
I'm gonna quickly run into this room. Is there still whispering in this room?
Slightly, but very diminished.
Interesting. I'm gonna do a quick once over just to check for like treasure. Like, again, I'm
Treasure?
quite desperate. I'm just like running through the steps as quickly as I can in my head.
Just
That's
having a
what's
quick
going
check.
on.
Oh, hey
Wow.
guys.
One
Where is
thing-
Princess?
Oh, Princess is coming. She's right here.
Hey.
What's happening?
One thing, I need a will save from everyone except for Harry.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Even me.
Cool. Will, did you say?
Yes,
Is it a haunt or similar?
similar.
Is that everyone?
Not you, Harry. You've already
Oh.
done this.
Yeah. Well, that's lucky.
Ito,
Yeah, I did terribly.
you did kind of do badly. So, unfortunately, that does mean you're stupefied.
Oh my god, are
However-
both of our spellcasters stupefied?
That is both your spellcasters stupefied.
It'll be fine, right?
As you get closer to the mushrooms, the bioluminescent, multicolored things, you hear as if they are almost whispering to you.
Ooh.
She keeps them apart while she works her petty vengeance, but the essences shall become one.
The mushrooms are whispering.
Find the lenses. Find them.
Oh yeah, the lenses, guys. They were talking about this earlier. There's like 4 lenses.
Where
Gotta
do
have
I
color
find?
coordinated.
And that's all you get from them. So, with the 2 whispers together, the lenses, she knows the secrets of the lenses. 3 are within reach, 1 very close. The other lost by Yildaris, 1 held by the Blood Eaters. She keeps them apart while she works her petty vengeance, but the essences shall become one.
Yeah, like what? What?
What? What?
What? What?
Hey, Princess,
Hey.
you're holding a lens, you know that, right?
Yeah. No, like it's like red and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lick it.
Don't like it.
What if it's raspberry though?
It could
The-
be. That's a fair point. Could be
The-
strawberry, cherry.
Ew, if it's cherry, I'm gonna throw it away.
It tastes a little muddy, a little bit dusty, slightly of sweat, as if, you know, someone has been touching it an awful lot and just kind of rubbing it.
Guys,
grubby
you
hand
gotta
oil.
taste it. This tastes exactly like the food the kids used to make me back home.
Eyes, I get ya.
That's
I'm keeping an ear out down south. I also still have the hunt prey up, whatever that means. So,
Oh, no,
Princess
that's
goes
fair.
to like hand it over to Company, and there's like, wait a second.
oh god, this Comfy is so the big bad.
I don't even know if it's on purpose. It's just he keeps taking everything.
It might not affect copy to be a. Do you feel weird? Like, are you having weird sensations?
No.
I feel weird.
I feel pretty weird. You feel weird.
Right?
I'm gonna do a medicine check on Harry real quick. If that's all right.
Oh, good.
Tell you what, I'm gonna hold on to the lenses until we can figure
Lenses?
something out. Okay?
You got more than one?
I mean, no.
What?
What?
What? What?
Princess, do you take a hold of the lens properly?
Yeah.
She
Well,
put it
okay.
in her mouth.
Yeah, define properly.
Well,
I'll nibble it a little.
You bite it in half.
Don't you dare!
Good news,
bite
I have
another
2
plum
lenses.
item in half.
yeah, I'm not even letting you roll on that one.
I just checked. It's apparently a DC 22 with expert skill in medicine to heal stupefied, which I
Nice.
satisfy both of those, I believe.
This is something of an original and different situation, but it will work.
Now do Ida.
Okay. By the way, this will be taking like 20 minutes to do both of you, but
Ooh.
That's alright.
You
I
got
don't know that. I'm stupefied.
I can give you the fact, Princess, but I can't until you have the item identified. That's all I can really do.
I mean, wait, so I'm probably not meant to be able to see the bonuses?
Well, you can see the bonuses if you like. Just all the extra information.
Okay. No, it's cool. I get a better bite. This is fantastic. And bad news for the lens.
Well, I guess. No,
Gang,
I feel
I'm not gonna lie to you. This lens may be the best thing that I've ever acquired.
Well, I mean, it sounds like we're gonna get 3 more of them because
Cool.
these mushrooms we're talking about. I mean, sorry, you had the mushroom, but the Gug was
I did
talking
not.
about.
Go ahead.
Oh, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Valcora, so that's gotta be her lenses, right? There's apparently 3 more of them, so
What do you think they do?
they
You think
summon
they're from the
Captain Planet.
lighthouse?
I mean, they said something about combining.
Yeah, they summon
Like,
Captain
he's
Planet.
keeping
I
them-
feel like the writing is on the wall.
This one gives me biting powers.
You know,
How
she's
big are they?
she's keeping them apart.
Oh, look. If Princess is trying to keep it in her mouth, that's not gonna happen.
Oh.
Think more dinner plate sized.
Okay, yeah.
Put that in your
So-
mouth.
Wait, so it's bigger than me?
Yeah, how did you pocket that? That's impressive.
Magic.
Hammer space.
Well,
Like, there's a lot of things going on with Princess Punt Face that we just kind of hand wave away. Otherwise, it would bring up way too many uncomfortable questions.
So what you're saying, it's frisbee sized.
Essentially.
Excellent.
Well,
That's good to know.
Not
That's
giving
the-
this to you now.
I'm sure there are lots of other places we could look.
Oh, okay. Wait,
We
it said
can't
what?
go back down
Where are they?
south.
Nefana, in regards to any other actual treasure, unfortunately, no.
Fair enough.
He only had one precious thing, and it has been taken from him.
Mm-hmm.
wow.
I mean, nice bait and switch, by the way. Can we just take a moment? Like, well done.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
even
we
see
didn't
it
even-
coming. So
We didn't even talk about that. That was really good initiative on your part.
Yeah, no,
That
good
was
thinking on your
all-
feet there.
You're a valuable member of this team, and then I go.
Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise.
There will be 0 consequences to this whatsoever.
Yeah. I'm still keeping an eye on down south. Like they're
Well,
probably
yeah, of course,
still
there's-
wondering, like, why is this guy not coming down?
We locked them in.
That's right.
So-
I put a pebble in front of the door.
How about
Alright,
find
well-
some more lenses to give me?
I guess we can try and flag. We're gonna go back to the boat, right?
Yeah, we do. There's
Maybe
some
if we-
chills in the water as well. I don't know what happened to those guys.
Maybe
Hey,
if we try
buddies!
the
I'm gonna
other
wave
side
over.
of the cabin.
Oh,
How
hey!
are the people at docks looking? Are they looking perturbed?
Oh no, they're looking somewhat pleased with themselves.
Oh, I don't like that.
Hey guys, that cult's gonna go away now. So we helped you out. Could we borrow a boat there?
But you borrow one of our boats.
Yeah, but
You
it's
have
like
to walk around all the way over there, and it's just
like
a bit of a
over
thing.
there. Oh, I just got it. That's one.
Oh, look at that! Cool.
Yeah, you know
But
what?
it just
Fuck,
sails off into the sunset.
I take it back. Fuck you guys. All right.
Hey, what's your name?
Yeah, what's your name? Ezekiel? That's a stupid as hell name, my dude.
Fuck you, Tony.
Fuck you, Daddy.
That's exactly what I was actually going for.
Yeah.
Well, Ida, you're not really. You kind of have noodle arms going on.
We're going in circles.
But
Every time I
Poppy's
lift
good
the
to
ore
go.
up, it hits me in the cap, and then my head moves back, and that's a whole thing.
You're that one guy that in Mario Party you absolutely suck at the rafting game.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're...
Raid, fun.
Hey,
Welcome,
Ross,
Raiders.
thanks for the raid.
Raiders.
Yeah, we got raiders.
Welcome.
Welcome.
We just lured a gug down a tunnel.
What'd you call me?
And did a sneaky swap for its precious. And now we have its precious, and we're just learning that it's a lens. Now you caught up.
I'm not going to eat.
And there's
Yeah, no,
four
please
more.
don't eat
Three
this
more.
one. Also, please don't bite this one in half.
I'm gonna backflip
Gives
on
me
the boat.
more lens.
Yes, Nathana.
Yeah, do a backflip under the boat.
Terrible.
Look, it wasn't too bad. Like, the backflip was executed properly, but, you're in a boat.
Surely
It wasn't a
backflips are flat
smooth
decks, right?
landing. I mean, it
They're
was
not
pretty
six
good.
by level.
Hey, Ida.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll row if you want to identify this magical item.
You think I can't row?
Yes.
I
you
know I
bro.
can't. I know I can't identify a magic item.
It's all right, guys. I got this.
Give us
Yeah,
the thing.
that-
What is it?
Look,
Damn,
Harry
Harry,
sits
that's
down.
actually quite impressive.
Harry sits down on the step and he's like, "Yes, all that rowing paying off now."
Look,
And he
these
just
guns
gets
aren't
to
just
work.
for show, am I right? And it's like
Bam.
speed boat us, and I want to take us around this bend.
Around the bend.
Yeah.
Have you?
You want a
what
religion
the
check to have a
this?
look at this disc?
I do, in fact, want a religion check for it. But while we're doing that, hello, Raiders. My name is Matthew, also known as Obscura. I am a PNG tuber. I mostly run Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Published a piece, but I do have a homebrew campaign coming up soon. I also do some little bit of video game streaming from time to time. Hopefully, I'll be doing some tomorrow night as well.
Yay.
Are you satisfied with that roll, Ida?
I'm not, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, you've already spent one, haven't you?
I sure have.
I have the mullah to give. I
I don't.
I
You
feel
don't
like
do it?
since this is not a combat situation, that's not too cheesy, right? Right, guys?
I'm happy with it.
Well, I mean, stuff of necromancy kicked in there.
It's better. It's still not right.
It's still not great, unfortunately.
With a plus
Should I-
22.
Should I push it? What's the worst that can happen? I accidentally bite it in half.
You drop
Yeah.
it into the
Somebody's
into
gonna
the
eat it.
like. You drop into the water and a chill eats it.
Oh.
But then if I eat that chew, then I gain the powers, right?
I think that's how it works.
I have the power!
Especially if it's with garlic and butter.
So, you gonna push it?
No, I'm
it.
not. I'm gonna be like,
Do
I
it.
think I need more time.
Anakin,
Let me
do
have a
it.
look at it tonight.
Okay, I'll keep
Um,
it until then.
All right, I'll hand it back.
I will say, however, for you, Ida, there is a sense of... There is necromantic magic that is radiating off of it. In particular, it is a crimson lens, but as you kind of move it from side to side, it has an almost lava lamp type effect that's going through it, as if a
Cool.
pool of blood is kind of moving from side to side.
Ooh. That's some edgelordy lens right there. Sweet.
Don't break
cool.
the shit.
Compy lusts over it a lot. He yearns. He yearns. That's better.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the underwater dock. Merrily, 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 life is but
We're not moving until you finish this.
The
Are these
fishes
guys
are-
just letting us through? Like,
Yeah, no, the fishes are like,
What
Yeah.
the
paid.
you kids have fun there.
Paid with hair.
yeah.
They got my best hair, bro.
Try not to crash the boat.
Try not to crash your face.
Harry, why are you just needlessly aggressive to people?
I hate these guys, man.
They're so seedy.
Jerks.
They're like this far underground and they're fishing. I just can't relate.
It just seems sus.
Okay.
It's sus as hell. You're not sus on this?
No. It's just people living their life.
I'm
Yeah.
still confused as to how they got the boats down here, but I've moved on.
No, they built them down here.
They're
made of- They built them out of fungus wood.
So you say. We built these boats.
I mean, we've yet to see a fungus wood farm, so
Is that for Ida? Is that similar to like when humans read books that are bound in like human skin? Like, do you
It'd be
feel
the same
like...
as if a gingerbread man went to the gingerbread house.
right?
Yeah, and they were like, is the house made out of flesh or am I made out of trees?
Hey,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna like. That's exactly how I feel when they put me in my house. Like, you guys know that, right? Like, plastic is plastic.
What's plastic?
I've heard that.
I'm plastic.
Oh, I thought you were porcelain.
No, porcelain.
I always thought you were like resin.
I need a perception check from everyone as you're continuing.
Walking.
Nafana, I will let you know the water is a little bit too deep for you to walk.
That's right. I'm anticipating the boat moving.
Well,
lags.
Just because, yeah, Foundry does take 5,000 years for me to do anything, and so...
oh. See, that is kind of fair.
I did use my point.
They did use their point, yes. Pretty much immediately.
It's very unlike me. I often forget.
You're in a situation.
Thank you.
It's like Kyuto's giving you a... You're too nice to him.
No, not nice enough. Give us more hero points.
You don't deserve it. They're so mean to me.
It's because I went through and refunded all their ones from last night that they didn't get to use.
Thank you for that, by the way.
It's alright.
For some reason, it's just easier for the mods to do it than it is for the actual streamer.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Nathana, I might move you back onto the boat.
Please do.
You've seen too much.
Well, I'm not sure about too much.
You've seen enough.
Just for reference, I only had my token update just then, so that's how slow Foundry can be for me.
Did you see Belcora?
No, unfortunately.
That's usually what I do.
Even if she had been there, I don't think Foundry would have loaded that in time.
Or is that not funny as a joke anymore for us? Because it literally happened.
It's a bit close to the bone.
That would be so funny, just like Belcora sees Nathana. Nathana hasn't loaded yet though, so Nathana just walks straight past her. Just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That would
Dude,
be a
I'm
pretty
right
special
here.
power.
Yep. The only thing that can stop me is walls. Bye.
Now, I'm gonna see whether this will actually show up on the stream view. Oh, let's try it. Let me move you. Nope, it's not gonna let me move it. Alright.
Oh well.
Guess I can't fight.
Yes, you can't be attacked. Oh no.
You tried.
Yeah. Should we go back to Atari?
Yeah, let's just
It's only
go.
half an hour away.
Yeah. 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 Oh, it's half an hour away. Oh, it's too far. Let's not bother.
We have just hit the halfway point. I want to point out if we did.
Do we want to do a break?
Just come back.
Good idea.
I'm happy if we take a break. This might actually
If
be
you
a good
could throw
thing.
that thing to big screen, if we can see it, in fact, just so that we get a bit of a taste before break.
Empty
Such a
what?
good idea.
Oh, look at this!
Slinking out from the darkness.
Needs a pedicure.
It looks a lot like the undead gnomes that you have already encountered. These ones, however, look to be a lot more evil, as if their skin is falling apart in places. Smoke issuing from their mouths. And it lines its gaze upon you, princess. And with that, we'll go to our break. So,
Does anyone have a light?
we're gonna go for a quick break so I can stretch my legs, grab a drink. I might actually grab myself another coffee because I can feel the caffeine wearing off, and hopefully fix one or two things that are happening with the overlay stream.
Nice.
That should be all good and all easy to do. But I hope to see you back here soon. And also, welcome Raiders. Welcome again. Feel free to follow if you're already liking what you're seeing. Otherwise, stick around. Follows are welcome. All that other fun stuff. You know how this works. Jeez, Twitch has been around forever. Anyway, we shall see you back very soon. Hey everyone, and we are back.
Oh yeah.
I have coffee.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
ready to
that's
go.
us.
Oh, we
Oh,
have a
perfect.
tie.
Perfect tie.
Well, Princess gets the hero point.
Yeah, that's fair. It just didn't seem right to put the DM, Matt, on that poll in particular, so sorry about that.
I got one vote. I'm so chuffed. I'm so
Who is
chuffed.
your character waifu? Ah,
And I hope you voted for yourself. I voted for Combi.
I voted for everyone.
this is a good point to kind of get into it before we or explain this before we get too far into the combat. But if you're noticing the little golden peas underneath each of our character tokens, they are hero points. Hero points can be spent to re-roll a d20 roll. That's the player's do. Now, if you don't think they have enough, you can always spend 1,000 channel
You can
points
fight Locutos.
and give one of the players a hero point. Now, conversely, if you think the heroes are doing too well and someone needs to kind of give them a little bit of a smackdown, particularly in combat, you can always give me a villain point, and I will happily accept it and use that to reroll anything that the enemies do.
Now here's an important distinction between D&D and Pathfinder, is that the hero point, you might think acts like advantage, but it doesn't. It just forces you to take the new roll. So you gotta be crafty with it.
You do.
But in turn, you use it reactively, so you know.
But
Yes.
where we left before the break, we had a undead creature staring down at the boat. In
Honestly, looks a
particular-
little bit like one of the girls from Yellow Jackets to me, but
I've heard good things about it. I have not watched
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Yellow Jackets. Ugh.
It's
I'm not gonna say what that show does to me because it's not it's a bit TMI, but it's so stressful. It is so
Okay.
stressful.
oh my.
It is, however, gonna put its death gaze upon you, princess, and I need
Oh
you
no!
to do a fortitude save for me.
That's bad.
So I get a 1.
Drain
See?
sucks.
This is what I'm talking about, Lakutos. You're too nice to
You
him.
still didn't give me one from before either, Matt. I should be on 2 now.
I thought you used it immediately.
You
No,
too.
No, not the one that Lakutos
that was my one.
purchased. Yeah.
Princess, no.
Easy done then. Well, Princess, are you happy with that fortitude save?
No.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh,
Watch.
There
Thanks to your barbarian juggernaut,
Not much
you treat
different
your
there.
success as a critical success. And you are unaffected.
I return the gaze by flipping it off.
Nice. I high five you.
Yeah, nice.
Because
five
it
all
stepped
Ah,
out,
yeah, my five's all right.
because it stepped out, it has no further actions that it can do. However, it is poising itself on the edge of the cliff to leap at all of you.
oh, okay, so that
Not
saves
leaping.
us the trouble.
Alright, you just need 1 crit, Nathana, to get that immobilized.
Yeah.
You have the chance to do the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Let's take away one of Princess's hero points on the stream. Alright. Aita, it is your turn.
That's a bad dude.
That is a bad dude, and he wants to do bad
no.
things.
I'm gonna cast a 3-round Bone Shaker
Yeah.
in hopes to be able to move it as part of my spell. If you could roll a Fortitude save, please.
Alright. The fortitude is not great, but that is still a success.
All right. Well, you can take half damage.
Now you doing the 3-action version?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. So you can take half of that. Oh, what a poopy roll. And bump it back 5 feet.
Aww.
We're gonna bump it forward 5 feet.
As its bones start to
Oh, do you
shake.
think that that's into the water? You reckon?
I mean, we know the water's full of bad things.
Oh, fuck it. Let's go in the water. Yeah, all right.
Into the water?
What am I- Yeah, you're quite right.
Alright. And is Compy doing anything?
No. He'll move to a valid square. Oh, I'm not on a valid square. Okay, there we go.
Alright, and with that, something will be happening at the end of the initiative. Okay! Nathana!
Hunt prey.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll do hunter's aim.
Hunter's aim. He has not had the chance to start drowning yet, but he will start drowning very soon. Oh!
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Fantastic.
I'll just put that immobilized on him. And then put the damage also on him.
And that will be my turn.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to, since I was already rolling,
What do you mean? What? It's not your turn yet.
Oh, by the way, Harry, you should be at full health because I would have healed you before all the doodads.
alright, I'll take it.
He very well may need it as well.
Wow.
As it is going to level you with its death gaze.
Death gaze, death gaze.
So just need you to make that fortitude save for me, please, Harry.
Ooh. Fuck.
Oh
Ouchie.
no.
I'll cop it. Okay.
You sure you want to cop it?
What's drained? Constitution, fortitude saves. Yeah, that's fine. We'll cop
Who
it.
needs those, right?
All right. And we're gonna put the doomed one on you too.
Yeah. Doomfism's gonna come back to bite me. Oh,
No, not at all. It's not gonna like drop your death saves or anything. And like the other one, it poises to jump.
I mean, good luck.
Harry,
Cool. I would like, since I was already rolling, to make an athletics check to
all right.
keep rolling through.
Keep
now
rolling.
I'm gonna use my hero point. Fuck me.
Oh.
If it helps, a 20 is still a success.
Y'all want me to push it and sink the boat?
Yeah.
He'll lose the oars.
Now, you are driving the boat at the moment. So, it is one action to row the boat up to its maximum speed, which is 30 feet at the moment. You can use extra actions to move it more, though, but it runs the risk of going reckless. And
I would
if-
like to move the 30 foot, and can I use an extra action to attempt to hit this guy on the way past?
You want to do a collision?
Yeah.
I will
With the
need...
boat, with the oar.
With the boat, I think it's pretty big, and I think
With the boat?
it wouldn't
will be
take
funnier.
much to just like bounce it off him. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm aiming to do. I'm trying to
Yeah, yeah.
power row through here and like hit him in order to like do sort of like a drift.
Alright. Move that to there.
Freaking ridiculous. Love it.
So, I will have to move all of you over there
Okay.
once I have it all selected. Now, I need you to do a folklore check, Harry, because that's kind of a blanket check for you.
Mm.
Or, I need another athletics check from you. Because you're attempting to run this guy over.
That's a big deal.
Alright, and that will be against that. Unfortunately, that will not be enough.
No, I don't think so. Oh, well, I'd like to see that guy jump on us now.
Well, he's immobilized at the moment.
Not
So
the other
that's
guy.
gonna be very
He's
awkward. Well, yeah, no, that is very true. Do. And Locutos is just giving you your hero point. You gotta be running low on hero points by this point, bud.
are amazing. You're my favorite. hero we have.
Now, the last one.
Beg pardon? He's just hanging over there. He's like, oh.
GG, my dude.
Always
Wait
the
up,
last to be
guys.
chosen in the softball team.
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of let you guys go.
Yeah, here he is.
He rode by too fast. He was like,
He kind of sees his mate just kind of flailing in the water, pinned to the wall, and he's like, you know
Snooze,
what?
you lose.
Yeah,
It's not worth it. Not today.
Princess, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'll.
Gosh,
Let
this
me-
is a long corridor.
Let me move you a little bit, because you are beyond the bow of the boat.
Not really.
What
a
you
whole-
doing?
Yeah, not really a whole bunch I can do.
Intimidate check.
Make a what?
Just flip him off.
Yeah.
Just gonna flip him off?
I'm going to make rude gestures at them.
Well, intimidate check.
20.
Well, that won't be enough. He has bigger concerns. I will give you a free perception check, though, if you want it.
Sure.
Free perception checks. Wow.
27.
27? He looks scared.
Yeah.
In what way does he look scared?
Does he look scared of, let's say, the water?
He does look absolutely terrified of the water.
Radical. Oh, I know what to do. Can I move to the back of the boat?
Yeah.
And then act like a very tiny motor?
Yeah, I guess you can do that. Alright. You will be getting an aid from Princess Harry when you go to do your next check.
You're that kid from that bit in The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dash him out.
Yep.
Dash, that's his name.
Princess go burr.
Princess go grrr.
Alright. That's it for the initiative.
Uh-huh. And then what, Matt?
I have a question. Are any of these people going to be able to move and catch up to us before I can roll again? I guess the second one might.
And... Alright. The Bodak. It's pinned to the wall at the moment. The first thing it's gonna do is break out of the immobilized condition.
Good idea.
And then it's gonna start scrambling up the wall.
No.
That's tough now.
That's one success. And with that,
This Bodak is just as good as at athletics as I am. Exactly as good. Plus 15.
Iter, it is your turn.
I'll just sling a disrupt undead at this guy right here.
At him.
You could make a basic fortitude save, please.
He'll take half damage.
Cool. There you go.
I mean, he doesn't like it. Not in the slightest. He'll take an extra 10. So he takes the full damage anyway.
Yeah.
There you go. Is that you done, Iter?
Well, I got another action. What do I know about these things? I'll do a religion check on these sweet guys. I assume they're necromantic. I added my necromancy bonus.
No, these guys are necromantic. With the 31, that will be a success. These are Bodaks. I can tell you that much. They're a type of more advanced undead than you would get from a ghoul or something like that. Usually, Bodaks occur thanks to a forced evil effect on them, such as someone casting harm on someone until they die.
Brutal. Yep.
These ones, however, it appears as if something has destroyed most of their spiritual essence. Even for the kind of mindless undead that these seem to be, they are more empty.
Right. Yeah,
As if some sort of powerful essence has snapped on them or use them as a meal.
Yep, they've been really drained of their whatever they had remaining.
Correct.
All right, cool.
Would
Good
you
to
like to know anything else?
I don't know if you got a
Something fun?
fun fact.
They are vulnerable to sunlight.
Oh yeah.
They are self-propagating.
What?
Mm-hmm.
As in, if you're killed by a Bodak, you become one.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yep. Otherwise, they have a reaction that is directly tied to their gaze.
Right. Okay.
And
So
you
we don't
know
wanna
that
get
that
gazed.
delays them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Harry is not looking great.
I'm fine.
Nafana.
How Harry looks.
So is it the idea that we have to kill these things to remove the effect on Harry?
Potentially.
Okay, so I'm gonna just, make that clear to Harry. So don't take us too far away. And it's the one here that's currently got the effect on Harry, right?
Kind of. You're not sure if it's they have to keep the gaze on them.
Mm-hmm.
This one looks relieved to be back up on dry land, though, or dry-ish land.
Right.
It says if the Bodak is destroyed, any doomed condition ends, but it doesn't say that other things won't end the doomed condition.
Drained usually needs, a good night's rest or some really good medicine.
Yeah. But, like, doomed specifically.
Doom's usually not something that can be taken away with a medicine check.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It is a curse that is placed upon one's spirit that draws them closer to the grave.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna shift my hunt prey over to that one up top. And yeah, I guess Hunter's aimed that. The old 1-2.
Well, that's gonna be a hit. And he'll take that damage.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Well, I just gotta get out the measuring ruler just quickly.
Mm-hmm.
We can make it. Jump for your life, buddy.
Well, we're just picking a target, because I need to check something. Yep. Alright, Princess.
Hey,
He is going to fix you with his gaze.
I'm busy.
He don't care. So I need you to make that fortitude save. If you want to avert your eyes from these guys, you have to use an active action on your turn.
No. Can I
When
play
he
it
uses
back
natural
so hard
20.
that he just stops?
I think is that the first 40
Uh,
of this campaign?
I think it's pretty damn close.
Well done.
Yeah, no, good work. And the Bodek's just gonna kind of look disappointed in himself and kind of just shrug a bit. Harry!
I bring back just enough of his soul so that it can cringe.
So, I'm gonna hear what Nathana says to me and go, alright then. I'm gonna cast a 4th level sound burst.
Yep.
By smacking my axe against the side of the cabin there.
You want to hit like that?
Perfect.
Ah, perfect.
Nice.
Ooh,
Oh, good roll.
and the great roll.
We'll target him and him. Oh!
Wow, nice work.
Huzzah!
That's the best sound burst I've ever done.
I think this is actually. So he'll take double and be deafened, if I remember correct.
Yeah,
and stunned one. So put those both on him. And with that, and he will take the full amount. As you let loose the burst of sound, the one that is further to the north has just enough time to kind of cup his ears a little bit as the sound rings out. The one on the ground, gasping for breath, however, does not, and takes the full brunt of it.
Alright, let's get him.
What languages do people speak? Does anyone here speak Abyssal?
Ooh, interesting.
No.
Where is that listed?
It'll be on the front page of your character sheet.
Yep.
No.
Negative on Abyssal.
Negative on Abyssal? Well, the one furthest to the north who's well out of range kind of shouts something out to you in Abyssal. The general tone of it is almost gleeful.
Classic.
Princess.
Hey. Powering the boat.
Powering the boat. Give me an athletics check to aid. Ah, beautiful. That'll be a critical success, and as you're a master, I believe that'll be a +3, +4 to you, Harry? Or whoever rows the boat next. Speaking of, however, did you want to do anything else in your turn, Princess?
Outside of get us out of here, no.
Alright.
Wait. Yes.
Yes?
I have burnt my gaze.
Okay.
Good call.
That will give you a 30-foot bonus, sorry, a +2 circumstance bonus to your saves against visual effects such as the stare. Alright, top of the initiative.
Yes.
Sorry, I have to check something.
Classic.
You know how it is.
Conceptually, yes. Specifically, no.
Beautiful. Emerging from the water, a giant creature from myth and legend.
I love these guys. Look at them.
You love these things, man.
This is
I've never
another
had
one
the
if you get
chance to
into
use
its
one.
mouth. Well, if you get into its mouth, this is another one that can't see you, so...
I'm just gonna throttle its eye still.
This is, in fact, a froghemoth.
I was very quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super quiet.
And yes, no, it was kind of coming up to everyone. But as it emerges from the water, it only has one action. Nathana. It's gonna try to hit you with its barbed tongue.
Wow, that's a long shot.
Wow.
All right.
Ouch.
Wow, that is a big hit.
That is a big hit. You will be grabbed, Nathana, as the tongue lashes around you.
Yeah.
What? This is terrible.
And you will take 40 damage.
Oh dear.
That's it done. The Bodax, for their part, are just kind of happy to watch.
I bet they are.
So he is going to just kind of pass. Iter.
All right.
Get it off me! Get it off me! Get it off me!
You can, in fact, sever the tongue.
Yeah.
You have to do slashing damage, however.
All right.
Slashing damage.
My short sword is hanging right at my belt. That's right next to you.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
I can
Yes,
hear you,
what?
TV.
What? What'd you say?
The TV in the background.
I don't have slashing damage. I'll have to use a sword. I can't use a sword.
Are you even proficient with it?
No. No, I'm not. I don't know. It's a tricky one.
It is a tricky one. You can keep attacking the bird axe if you like.
To go back that way.
Yeah, I suspect we're going back, right? I'll
Yeah.
get.
I mean, you don't have to.
I'll get Compy to grab the oars, so that we don't have to do that anymore.
Yep.
Oh, Nathana's next. Damn it.
If you want to do a
I mean,
recall
I
knowledge
can-
on this guy, you can.
I can move my turn. That's an option.
Yeah, I'll do a recon knowledge. Sure, why not? Let's do that. What do you want?
Occultism is best.
Okay. Maybe? I think that's enough.
No, unfortunately. You know this is a froghemoth?
Yep. I've heard of them from myth and legend. Froghemoth. Well, that's the guy. That's who
That's
it is.
That's one of them.
Yep.
Look, from your check, I can't give you much more than that. They're known to be vicious, brutal. This thing is well beyond your level, however.
Yep.
As a clear signal.
Sweet. Well, having paid a lot of attention to my good friend, Harry, and how he uses his magic, I too will cast the Sonic Magics.
The Sonic Magics.
Yes, I will cast Painful Vibrations upon this Froghemoth. Maybe. Could you make a Fortitude save, please?
Fortitude
That's
save?
really good at.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
Plus 20. We gotta get out of here. Guys.
Compy, row the boat.
Row the boat? Oh
I am
wow, okay, so
currently
you're getting out
grabbed.
of here.
I mean, I'm gonna get pulled away from the boat probably.
We're gonna...
Oh,
God.
I need to check something with that.
Because yeah, the boat's also forced movement.
Well, I'm only gonna turn around at this point, right? Like, I can't
Get
move.
into gear. If you move more than 10 feet away from his position, Nathana will be pulled from the boat.
Well, I figure Compy will turn the boat around
Yep.
and then move, like, yeah,
We just-
5, 10
I mean, you
Kick
can
the
reverse a
ball.
boat. Like that's very, very easily done.
It's true.
Logic? What?
Compy,
Yeah,
Just spin
fair
the rules
point.
in the opposite direction.
Poppy's just doing a 42-point turn to get
Yeah.
around like this little tiny, just back
Oh,
and
yeah.
forward and back and forward and back and forward.
in that 20, Compy kicks the wall and we just like do a sick flip, you know?
I would believe that. Alright.
I have an action left, I guess. I'll avert my gaze because That's the last thing I need.
You know what? That's fair. Nathana.
So it's an opposed athletics, acrobatics, or attack check, right?
Unarmed strike, yes. Specifically,
Um.
if you do slashing damage, though, you can attack the tongue itself.
Yeah. I'm gonna just hope that Harry's axe will be able to do that.
Alright.
Okay, I'm going to burn one action attempting to wriggle out with acrobatics.
Yep. I'll just open his stat block. You do have a hero point.
I do, and I'm going to use it.
Nice.
Oh, much better. Unfortunately, however, it is not enough.
Figured. Okay. There's
The
no
barbs
chance
on
in
this
hell we're
tongue
fighting
are
this
just
thing.
digging into your flesh.
Yeah. There's no chance in hell we're going to be fighting this thing, I'm assuming, so I'm not going to burn a action to hypercognition it, because like, we know enough. We know to get the fuck out.
Look, if you weren't caught on the back foot, and you know you had equipment, you prepped the arena and everything else like that, you could potentially take this thing. But it would hurt, and it would probably kill.
I'm going to then spend my next two actions. That doesn't count as like a multi-attack penalty thing, right? As an acrobatics check to get out?
Yeah, it does. Escape checks don't
does.
have the attack trait, so they apply to your multiple attack penalty.
Does that mean that I'm now currently in the push condition for the purpose of trick
Technically,
shot?
yes.
Excellent. I'm going to activate my explosive arrow and turn around and shoot it here. It's a 10-foot burst, so it should hit both of them.
Attacking the boat axe? Yep.
Yep.
I
with my
appreciate the
explosive
Moxie.
arrow. And I'm going to use a trick shot and get
Yep.
a +1 on it.
Nice.
So this is... Oh, wait, I need to roll it with the map.
Big flurry range.
No,
ability,
so
should be
I'm gonna aim for my hunted prey, which is the top one.
Yep.
And explosive arrow should still hit the other one, I think.
It will.
Okay, and that's with trick shot. Okay.
Ah.
And so that will be the explosive arrow, which does a butt ton of damage. So I don't think the actual arrow itself does any damage, but it's just the effects of the explosion.
Yep.
Is that how like explosive ammunition works? Like you don't do the actual damage of the arrow, you just do the explosion?
Yeah, usually.
Okay, cool.
As far as I'm
DC 25 basic reflex save. Let me just pop this into the thing. There we go.
Ah, making it easy for me. Love it.
I mean, I should put down a burst thing so that Foundry handles it, but you know.
So that's a success for him, and a success from him. Neither, however, are critical successes. So they will take half damage. I mean, that's not happy for either of them. One of them is near
And that will be
death.
my turn. Yep.
All right. The Bodak to the north, that is still deafened, but that will end at the end of this round, I believe. Wano wants to put the hurt on all of you as much as possible. Hey, princess.
Why?
Because Compi's immune to this effect, and Harry's already been hit.
I'm averted.
So you'll get a +2 bonus to the save.
Am I out of range with this, dear?
You are at the moment. Alright, let's drop that to chat. So, I'll get that fortitude save from you.
Yeah, I'm working on it. That was
just
plus
get a
2, right?
success again. Yeah. +2 circumstance bonus from averting your gaze.
Nice. Not looking.
Yeah, no, that'll do it. And it just stares and continues to wait. Harry! Row your boat.
Is the tongue still attached to the
Yeah,
front?
I'm still tongued.
Slash
She is
it
still
up.
tongued.
Well, I'm gonna take a swing at the tongue. Actually, I'm going to inspire courage.
Nice.
I'm gonna shout, "Frog him off," but I hardly know him off.
Oh god. Waka waka waka.
I warned all of you before we started this campaign. It's not my Yes!
Definitely a hit. And that will be enough as you sever the tongue.
Yay.
Tongue out of commission now, or is it just like sending it back into its gob?
Well, the barbed ability
six
of
of
it will
that.
be gone.
Ah, good.
6 of that is sonic damage.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to use my last action to row the boat.
Oh, right. Athletics for me,
Gently.
please.
Gently back the way we came.
Gently, cordially.
Alright. So, you will be going 30 feet, at the very least.
Is
Should
that
probably
including
measure
my
first.
aid?
Oh, with the 8 of +4, that'll be even more. Do you want to go a bit further?
Yes.
As far as possible. No wonder these guys were so smug. You guys want to take out these fishermen?
I so do.
And
Why do they have
at this point, they had dirt on us. Like, this
like
has been
6
embarrassing.
boats
They've
for like 400 square feet?
Because that thing's in the water and keeps eating them, probably.
Hmm.
they've
Wanna
been an
select
itch on
everyone?
the back of my neck as soon as we ran into them. I want to get rid of them so bad.
Like, they don't seem...
They're not hostile, they're just jerks.
Yeah!
Yeah, no, I get it.
Like,
You
they're
know,
not
that's-
evil. They're not evil in the Saturday morning cartoon villain kind of evil way. They're like homeowner association evil.
Oof. Wow.
Worse. I'm gonna quietly say to everyone on the boat and be like, you know what? It occurs to me that, like, if the current needs this lens for, you know, something nefarious, and we just take it upstairs.
I'm gonna eat it in front of these guys.
Please, please don't eat it. Like,
It gives
number
me
one,
hiding
like,
powers.
eating glasses just feels like a bad idea.
What's it gonna do?
Alright. As you get around the bend, the froghemoth will stop pursuing all of you
Fantastic.
as it goes to attack the boat axe.
Hey.
Yeah. So we round the corner and one of the boat axe just gets like tongue reefed into the river.
This one here in particular gets a lashing from the tentacle and pulled straight into the water. And the other two start to scramble as far into the backs of the cave as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna just swagger on over here.
I
So
know,
you
I'm
guys-
just still amped up. We're just gonna immediately start laying into these guys.
Hey guys,
Like,
did you guys forget to
blood-crazed
mention something?
Vikings coming off the
Yeah.
boats.
Just,
Did you put the boat axe in the thing as an early warning? Is that
It's-
your game?
just,
I'm gonna run over to this guy and just give him a shove. And
you know,
just
Going for it. All right.
yeah,
I'm gonna do the same. Let's just
push them
gang
all
war.
in. Yeah, let's just.
I'm gonna whistle and try and
remember
get
what we
the
said
attention
about
of the
owning
frog
this
demon.
tower and not to fuck with us?
Alright, athletics check versus him. Because I'm not going to roll initiative for this. This is going to go way too quickly.
Do I have a hero point? Yep.
And we'll just take that away. Yeah, look.
Nice.
He goes in the water. So does him.
Yes. This feels great.
It feels great. And
Right.
as you do this, there's a kind of a silence that settles along the cages.
I mean, lunchtime, right, guys? Let's just go for lunch. Feels like we need a break. I'm gonna barrel
Come on,
past.
Compy.
His heart's on it. It's fine.
It definitely is.
I feel like
Yeah, right.
Compy trying to push you and then just like sloping slowly against you is best.
I
As
love a slop.
these
Lord.
jerks kind of hit the water, there's a slight ripples that you see kind of go across it from all the way to the south here. And you start to see shapes rise up from the water as they're scrambling to get out.
But delete the ladder like in The Sims and just watch them.
And as if the circle of life continues onward, the tools from below have risen to attack them.
Oh,
And-
they're gonna be such bad eating. My goodness.
Horrible.
Well,
Yeah.
considering the
These
food that they would
creatures.
get down here.
These poor creatures.
I really don't understand why the Chuls haven't done this already.
And also with the frog moth, like, occupying what would be most of the ecosystem, I'm sure. Like, these darklands must be massive, eh?
Yeah, let's just give him dead. So, what is everyone doing?
I'm
I'm
opening
immediately
the door.
patching myself up.
Opening that door?
Mhm.
You're gonna be disappointed, you know that, right?
It's gonna be a antechamber.
No.
Princess. Don't.
There's no ghost behind this one. It's fine.
Okay, but. I mean, I'm genuinely scared about that now. You understand that?
Guys, it's worse. There's
There's just
absolutely-
nothing there.
It's literally an empty room. I mean,
I mean, this might be the safest place.
we could just take a nap here.
You are kind of... You're not feeling great, Harry.
I have been lugging this bedroll up and down the stairs repeatedly.
for like a month now.
You've used it a couple of times. There's been a couple of times where we had a bit of a snooze in the...
Mostly there were beds there already.
Oh man, I'm so checking this room for secret doors.
I'll help you out there. There are no secret doors in this room.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
You have the incorrect weapon to
You
dig
touched
through
the
solid
ball.
rock.
I'm sorry, my hands.
Yeah, I'm not budging on that. I wanted solid rock. You want to dig at it with your bare hands? By all means, you're not going to get far though.
I have
Um,
seen martial arts movies where they just like punch them real good and rocks break.
Punch Race, you can take the healing that I just did with the
Thank you.
medicine check. Does the doom condition fall off Harry, presumably, with the frog hemoth?
With the frog hemoth having done its
Yeah,
grisly
taking
duty,
that Bodak out. Hopefully.
the doomed in fact does fade from him. The drink,
Woohoo.
however, will take a little bit more time or some medicine.
Oh gosh, well we got none of that, so...
Well, there's the question. Do you want to press on? Or...
I'm not treating wounds, so that's not going to do any damage, right?
No, as far as I'm aware, there isn't a critical failure for
Sure.
treating a condition. It just doesn't work.
No, I assume it's worked, and I think Harry's just being, glum for no reason.
I bled from the barang like 6 hours ago, so like he's up.
Now that we're not in a boat, give me that last thing again.
And
All right, Iter, give me a religion check.
All right.
perfect.
Come on. Oh, use the hero point.
Use the hero point.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a lot better. All right. Now, did you want me to throw it into chat for everyone?
Yes, please.
As Princess and Harry play rock, paper, scissors.
Now.
And bam!
Go. Seethed with a
Wow.
malevolent fury.
Okay, let me get through
She
this.
always seethed with a malevolent fury. What's new, Lens?
This concave lens has a drifting crimson cloud resembling slowly swirling blood within it. While you have the crimson fulcrum lens invested, you seethe with malevolent fury you can barely contain. You gain a +2 item bonus to saving throws against fear effects and a +2 item bonus to your melee strike damage. This increases to +4 if it's a melee strike with jaws. Alright. And it has some activated effects.
I am going to eat
Um,
every creature card.
Nimbleoff? Come on.
But yes, Ida, this is an artifact particularly tied to Nimbleoft and rituals involving the transference of and refining of spiritual essence.
Oh, I share the same to everyone else, obviously.
Well, great. Just great.
Wait, I can make it possess someone?
Please.
Yeah, I'm sort of wrapping my head around the last effect that it has.
Can you promise me you're not gonna put part of Nimbleoff's essence into somebody at any point?
So
I
what's
feel
the
like-
downside of that?
What
The
do you refer
downside
to
is-
as somebody?
Is that it's part of the essence of an horrifically evil deity?
Okay, let's game this out, yeah?
Mhm.
Belk, what you know so far? Belcora has made some sort of deal with Nimbleoff, or is drawing power from it. You know that Nimbleoff is a ghost eater, or an eater of souls. Belcora, in a very real way at the moment, is a spiritual essence. She is a soul. That is all she is. She has no physical form.
Right.
So, she is trying to attempt a ritual or to do something in order to reactivate the tower so she can do an attack on Atari. You know her greater plan, however, is to attack Absalom. And she's hoping that with the souls of Absalom, she will sate Nimbleoff's hunger enough that he will bless her, or it will bless her. Perhaps with a new form. This is one of many lenses. You know that from the whispering that you received from the cavern. More to the point, one of the whispers suggested that Belcora was actually hiding these lenses.
Well, hide them from who? Hide them for what?
From
They-
us, obviously.
I assume that
What other
Because you have to-
threats does she have, right?
we have to grasp it in your hand. You can't use this if you don't have a form, right? Like if you're just a ghost, you probably can't utilize it.
Well,
But if you're a ghost, you don't want to get Nimbloth's essence all up in you because the whole eating of ghosts things.
Fair.
if people were to give me an appropriate recall knowledge check to try to get a little bit of extra information, this will be a hard check, as you could imagine for this kind of thing.
Nah.
Sorry, princess.
Where's
I will say you're on the right track, though, because that was a very clever notion. And Iter, you can use religion.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Defan's the only one who actually rolled it secret.
Oh, sorry.
Keeper.
No, it's okay. Iter, with your religion check, if there are 4 lenses involved here, and if the others also impart a fracture or an essence of Nimbleoff, it's entirely possible that with all 4 of these trained on Belcora, it might finally destroy her.
Oh, it could prove to be a powerful weapon against just a soul. Well, anything with a soul.
She would have to be in the right position. All 4 lenses would have to be reflecting upon her. And you would probably need some sort of place of great power, a wellspring of some sort, perhaps something of necromantic energy.
Like that room just down there.
Harry's thighs?
Well, guys, it's just the craziest thing, but
Do you think just like okay, if we need 4 of them to defeat Belcora, do you think one of them would do like for a lesser spirit? Because we still haven't fought that librarian.
Wow.
they'd be toast by now.
You're still on about that poor librarian.
Do you think I ever forgive and forget?
I mean, she did possess you, but I mean, if we do take over this tower, a good librarian's hard to come by, so...
We have a pixie.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, wait, now you remember Tangletop?
Yeah.
Never forgive, never forget.
You've never been back to see them.
There's also that mummy, and there's also that
The mummy!
the light demon as well.
Oh, that mummy's
fully-
long gone by now.
We fully never went back to get any sort of reward for doing that shit.
Okay.
He's
So
teleported well out of here by now.
Damn
Sorry.
Fair enough.
here's our current problem, guys. It would seem we can either go through the Forgemoth or go through the Angry Gug. I don't know which one I want to do, to be honest.
I think if we just be pure numbers game, I feel like that we can take down one big bad boy rather than a bunch of small dudes and a big bad boy who's super pissed off at us.
But that's divided, like, they're pissed off at everyone, right? The Gug's
Yeah,
gonna
I'll be
fight
honest.
everyone.
If that gun got out, I don't think there's anyone left in that room.
Well,
That's a
maybe
good
we should
point.
go check, because, like, they'll put up a little fight, right? The Gug might be hurt.
I'm also going to be, like, pretty real with you guys. I don't know what the Gug was all about with obsessing over this thing. It's nice, but it's not, like, that.
I mean, yeah, but the mushrooms in
I
that
think the
cave
mushrooms-
had some sort of psychoactive effect. 'Cause
They
I
spoke
felt-
to me.
I felt real whack when I was in there.
And they spoke to me more than normal mushrooms do.
So maybe it's calmed down.
And this is coming from me.
A mushroom.
And it's away from the mushrooms, from the bad influence of the mushroom.
I mean, that's
Because
it. I
rehab's that quick, right? Yeah.
don't really
No,
think you should be.
I'm thinking it's
using
more
that
like peer
as-
pressure.
Like,
Nathana, if you want to give me a nature survival check.
What up to? Okay.
also, this Crimson Fulcrum lens is worth 700 gold, which is like a fair amount of gold.
Yeah, good luck finding a buyer. Nathana,
Mhm.
do you think it's possible to actually sneak past the Froghemoth? Its
I mean, I could
attention-
do it certainly, but
Its attention was only really gained when something like slammed into the water and started thrashing.
oh, interesting. So if it's smooth as silk down the stream, then it's
So we could try going back.
I'm going to cast hypercognition on the Froghemoth.
Okay.
Oh my god, guys, I have an amazing idea.
I just do that Doctor Strange thing with my head, like just flitting around, like,
Like all the mathematics and everything else pop up.
yeah,
Get the swirling equations.
yep.
Love a good swirling equation.
Guys,
Right.
wait. Guys,
Is there something in particular you want to know, Nathana?
So it's like basically just following that line of thinking that you've planted in Nathana's head, which is, if we attempt to sneak past it, like what kinds of things will it respond to? What kinds of things will it just sort of assume is just part of the natural environment and not worth its attention? Like, I guess what would be the approach with the aid of this spell? What's the best strat?
It would be after bodies in the water.
Mm-hmm.
That would be in particular what it'd be after. So, little fish, probably not going to be much of an issue for it, but something like the Bodax or the gnomes would
Mhm.
definitely gain its attention. Because you have also used the spell, I can also let you know that there was something wrong with it.
Oh.
It seemed to be infected by some sort of disease.
Oh my god, I still have a barb sticking out like of my arm. It's like, oh no. I'm just gonna get like a flesh-eating bacteria or something, aren't I?
You get the feeling it would be something that's would take a while to take a proper root, but this
Yeah,
Froghemoth
incubate
has been
over.
living down here for a very long time.
Mm.
So it's real sick. Okay.
That's not to say
The-
it's, particularly less deadly, but
Sure. Like they can't be reasoned with, right? They are just purely animalistic.
that is indeed correct.
Okay. And I guess just for the sake of it, any particular resistances or high
Surprisingly,
save,
no.
that sort of thing. I'm assuming
High save would be
fortitude save.
fortitude. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it's got pretty good saves all around.
High level creature.
Yeah.
Because of the hypercognition, I will also let you know it is level 12.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh god.
Well, we could just take our time and
Mhm.
like make sure that we actually take down those Bodax, and then
Yeah.
once
I
we
think-
have, come back and have a rest, and then go
I agree.
again.
I think that's the approach.
I got an amazing idea, you guys.
Yeah.
What if we get one of the other robots and put it on a turtle?
Put it on a what?
So that-
Put it on top of us like a turtle.
Oh,
Then
Double
we wouldn't
bug.
have to worry about the Bodox up top.
it's not a bad idea.
It's just... Like,
Are they still
Turtle
going to
bug.
jump into the water after us, though? Like, just because we can't see them, it's like literally
That sounds
child
like
in
an
the
M
curtain. Like, if I can't see you, you can't see
Ew,
me.
I feel like we would sink, right? Like if you put another boat on, it might be too heavy. We'll just sink.
Nah, boats float.
That is true. Boats do float.
That's
Like
that's
their
brilliant. I
main
love
thing.
it.
They are
As-
made of wood, and wood does float.
As for the boat axe, it looked like they weren't going to be leaping into the water. They were going to be leaping at the boat itself.
Yeah. How far could a bodak leap, really?
If a bodak could leap, really.
Enough to knock you into the water.
Sure. But like,
say there's another boat on top.
What if... Do you think that they could leap 120 feet?
Leap how far?
120 feet.
Probably not, no.
Hey, Nathana, how far can you shoot?
Literally billions of miles.
Right.
Ranges for you.
Well, I think you see my plan, right?
So, the plan as I see it is to pretty much just stand at the end of the dock and take shots at them.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I hunt prey, I can literally shoot like 240 feet without penalty.
And that's without penalty from cover either?
Yeah. Maybe not. If they're concealed, I can cancel the concealed condition with the hunter's aim. But if I think cover still applies.
Cover still applies.
Okay, but if they're hidden,
I believe so. Let me just
shoot me and I'll take them out of cover.
Just push them into the water. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, I could take pot shots at them till the end of time, and that would be very effective.
Well,
I'll just do that now. Look, it'll take no time. Oh no, am I stuck in the wall? Okay, thank God. Oh wait, this guy's still here.
oh, let me push him into the water. It's fine.
Yeah, Compy pushed that guy.
Like, if I get up onto this cage... Oh,
No, the cages are scary. Stick to the
no, I can get up
docks.
on top of that, because I've got to clean, line of sight to these two alcoves.
You want to get on top of that cage?
I sure do, but I cannot because it's currently considered a wall.
Just need to double check something. That one is in fact empty.
I'm gonna hunt prey this one and just start
bump you up
shooting
to
it. I mean,
10.
do you want me to play this out? Because I'm gonna be hunters aiming and
I mean, look, what's your bonus to hit?
it'll be 20 every 6 seconds, basically.
Don't
I
run.
mean, look, that just kind of nails it, doesn't it?
Nice. Just
Look.
don't run out of arrows, I guess.
Look, we could kind of go through the back and forth of you pinning them leaping into the water, the frog team if it arrives. That feels like it would take way too much time, considering the advantage you have here. If the Bodox came straight for you, you have a lot of people standing by just to punch them lots.
Yeah.
So, with your natural 20, I will say, Nathana, you go through the kind of brutal, methodic approach of just kind of standing on top of the cage and taking them out one by one.
Yeah.
There's a twinge of you that's kind of like, this feels too easy.
No, not at all.
But I was going to say,
What are you talking about?
they're undead. They're undead, and to a state of degree where this is mercy in a lot of ways. But any further thoughts from Nathana, or if you want to do any extra descriptions for this, I am all ears.
I mean, like, I'm just having a great time. And then I start blasting, that kind of a thing.
Stop blasting.
Like, in the middle of it, I do a backflip.
Just kind of do a backflip, shoot your
I'm like
arrow at the same time.
Circus Soleil on top of this cage. Like, I'm just like, between the legs, like a little tweener, and then like, yeah.
And
Tier of beautiful.
it actually doesn't take you too many arrows. 6, maybe 8, and you take them all out.
That's fair. Just wondering what would have gone. Oh, I should have criticaled that. Let me critical that.
I mean, yeah.
Eh.
That would have killed them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But give me a perception check as you're kind of
Certainly.
Hawkeyeing this. The chills for their part are just kind of happily chewing. Nathano, kind of pushed into the back of one of the caves, and you could only see this because your attention has been so very focused there.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to climbing bolt over here, and then with that rope, I'm going to chuck it to Punchface.
Oh, trick ammunition. It's useless. No one's ever going to use it for anything.
Climbing bolt's OP, like, because mobility is so important in this game. Like,
You want me to just drag you over there, Princess?
I would love that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mind the dead Bodak.
Oh.
hey, you can get to this before Compy does.
I imagine Compy would look disappointed. Yeah, there we go. Compy sad.
Ooh, platinum pieces.
Everyone's just examining the contents of the bag.
Of course. He gave us loot.
Well, it's a part of the fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Give us more loot, man. I love loot.
What did you find, Princess?
Nothing.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, damn.
It's just some old rags.
Alright, I guess
Yeah.
let's try and sail past this behemoth then.
Do we want to rest first?
Eh. I guess.
We found a cool alcove we could have a nap in if we don't want to go all the way back upstairs.
Well,
I don't.
by means of kind of ending the session, however, to the southeast, and you will vaguely see this either as an outline on the far dock.
No, I cannot see that far.
There is
Some
a
people see it.
Oh, I can see. Actually, Nithana totally can see.
there's a Caligni kind of in the dock, and he is shouting for help.
Oh,
Help
no.
us! The prophet's gone mad!
I feel terrible.
The prophet was already mad.
Why?
Oh no.
And
Classic.
with that, I will end the session.
Fantastic.
Having made a good chunk of your way through the garden level, you're at about the halfway mark now.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a couple of areas left to handle.
Yeah.
And more to the point, you have two options. You can either go for the Caligni with their mad prophet,
I mean,
or
the Gug is weaker than the frog behemoth, technically, so.
Yeah,
Or-
we've done a Gug before, right?
Can we lure them into a fight together somehow?
they're a little bit too far away, I think.
But the Gug was easy to make run across half the map.
Well, it is very true. If you showed off the fact that you had the lens, Princess, he
Hit
would
the
go
lens
running.
and do the same thing again, and then throw the lens at the Froghemoth. Job done.
I see no problems here.
Perfect. There's next session all planned out.
Just gotta be a monster mash in the bog water.
Yeah.
Just open up all the cages and let the Gug go for it. Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
It's always the baddies.
Gotta make it over all those jewels first.
I'm genuinely feeling bad about these cultists.
Why?
Just they seem nice, you know.
It's because
They
they
weren't
were
hurting nobody.
human, wasn't it?
And then
You
they met
just-
us.
What do you mean they seem nice? They wouldn't even share their eggs.
Yeah, they
That's-
literally were so rude to us.
They'll
I don't
like, I
know.
mean,
They were worshipping a gug who was worshipping a rock, like a stone, a bit of glass.
Yeah, I don't judge. Yeah.
Oh,
To be fair, we've come across people worshipping worse.
It's very true.
it's true.
It's
like
true.
We just pushed
Before
4 of them into the
flesh.
water, so...
Yeah.
or a flesh
We
statue.
did. Yeah, we did.
Matt,
And
you
we-
might need to get me out of the cage. Get me out.
Oh, yeah, no. Easy done.
Yeah, cool.
But I will end the session there. And you've all done very well so far.
Almost
But-
there, guys.
You're getting there.
3 more lenses, and then we go trap Velcora in the Shadow Realm.
No.
Sounds like a plan.
There won't be a trapped in the Shadow Realm. There'll be her soul is ripped apart from the inside by Nimbleoff.
There'll be a little mirror that floats into space.
Find out. She'll be trapped in the Shadow Realm if I challenge her to a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! So
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I think the in-universe one is called Cantrippers or something.
and Trippers. That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
There is actually an in-universe Magic card game.
Of course there is.
Fantastic.
But having explored at least half of the garden level of the Abomination Vaults, our heroes will be continuing ever onward as they continue their journey further down towards Belcora herself, and with one of the lenses in their possession, when they get all 4, perhaps they will have the means to defeat her once and for all. If you want to find out what happens next, though, you will have to join us at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time next Sunday, where we'll be continuing the Abomination Vaults for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, powered by Foundry VTT and presented by Tabletop Obscura. Be sure to check out Hijinks on YouTube if you're looking for any more Pathfinder 2 actual play content.
We've
'Cause-
also got a Thirsty Sword Lesbians one-shot coming up
Hell yeah.
for Pride. And ICB episode 5 should be out shortly.
I'm actually really looking forward to the first G-Sword Lesbians one-shot, because
Yeah.
I do legitimately love that system. I just don't think I'd have... I could
Enough
probably
let-
play it, I'm not sure if I'd be able to run it. But there'd only be one way to find out. But go check them out. Everything else, for everyone who has showed up tonight, thank you for viewing, for watching. Thank you for the raid. Be sure to follow if you want to keep up to date on all of our stuff that is going on. Otherwise, the VOD for this will be up very shortly. I do have it set up to go for the YouTube podcasting thing that they've got set up now, so you can listen to it on YouTube Music as well as just on YouTube in general.
Neat.
Otherwise, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Yes, raid. We will absolutely raid someone. I will just have to find someone to raid. Okay, bye.